What's going on, y'all? So, in today's video, actually, I recorded this yesterday, but it was right when everything had happened, and there wasn't a whole bunch of information out, so I took it down and just decided to redo it today. Now, before we kind of get any further, I did just want to mention, I did want to let some of y'all know because I think it's crazy how people they really just want to put me in a box. I mean, what can I do? You can't please everybody. But when I posted that video, there were people that unsubscribed because they were like, oh, he's not doing a hell testimony. It's not a heaven testimony. Bro, I don't only do heaven or hell testimonies. Anytime that I can react to a video or react to a situation or a current event and intertwine God's word or the gospel or a Christian perspective or, spiritual warfare, anytime that I could intertwine that into my message, I'm going to do that. So just rest assured that any video I do, it's going to be along those lines. I'm not just a news reporter. I'm not just here, hey, Trump got shot. These are the facts. No. Us as Christians, we should know that there's a spiritual world. There's spiritual warfare going on at all times. So any video that I drop, it's going to have something to do with that. With these videos, man, these videos could definitely help plant a seed. With every video I do, it help plant a seed in non-believers. Not saying I could save them. Ain't nobody can save you but Jesus. But it could definitely plant that seed. Could get somebody thinking or could bring somebody closer to Christ. Just like this video. Because definitely at the end, man, Buddy was prophesying. He knew that this was going to happen. This was 3 months ago. So make sure you stick to the end to watch that video. And something like that could definitely bring somebody closer and be like, get them thinking. Could plant a seed. If this guy said that God gave him this message, then this whole Christian thing could be real. So you never know what these videos could do for non-believers. To those people that unsubscribe from me, I wish nothing but the best for you. But it's crazy because right after that, God replaced them within 10 minutes with 60 new people that are actually here that will probably actually benefit from the message that I have to spread. And people want to say, oh, you're just doing that to try to get views. Look, the whole goal is to get views. If I didn't want to get views, I would keep my opinion and my beliefs to myself and wouldn't try to spread what I'm trying to spread. But I'm not trying to get views just for the sake of glorifying myself or getting views just for the sake of getting views. That's not the case. But we want to spread the message. We should want to spread the gospel, and we can only do that by getting people to watch. If it falls on deaf ears, then might as well just keep my beliefs and my opinions to myself. But I do want to start this off with, I don't hate Trump. I don't hate Biden. I love them both. They are both created in the image of God. So as a Christian, you shouldn't hate either of them. Yeah, I mean, you could prefer one over the other for being the president. That's fine. You can support one. You could, like one. But these folks out here idolizing people. And we need to stop doing that. Because this is the type of things that can happen if we do that. Now, as far as the video we're going to get in today, I mean, y'all know what happened. The last video I did, I posted the clip from when it actually happened, when he got shot, but everyone has already seen it, so there's no need to actually show you guys again. But what I will show you guys is this right here. I'll show you this video right here. Not this video, but this picture. That's crazy. That bullet came right next to him. God was with him, because if he would have turned just a little bit, if he would have turned his head just a little bit, I think he turned when that happened. If he didn't turn, that bullet would have hit him right in the head. Regardless which side you're on, I hope that we can all come to an agreement that this was wrong, right? That this should not have happened. I mean, it's crazy that people can hate somebody that much to where they would just want to take them out. Hate is a spiritual force as well. It's demonic. Those things are not of God. And the person to the shooter, again, when I posted the video yesterday, I didn't really know what the state of the shooter was. They said they took him out, but I was like, what does that mean? But I guess his name was Thomas Crooks. He was 20 years old and he did die. And listen to this. This is what one of his classmates had to say about him. Check this out.
Can you explain?
I mean, he would sit alone at lunch. I mean, he was just an outcast, and you know how kids are nowadays, so they're gonna see someone like that and they're gonna target him because they think it's funny or whatever. So it's the best way I can describe it. And it's honestly kind of sad. Like, I don't want to say this is what provoked it, but you never know.
Yeah. You said he was a loner?
Yeah. I want to say he was a loner more because he was quiet, but like he was just bullied. Like he was bullied so much.
This is high school.
Yeah.
Wow, so the kid was bullied. I mean, that's no excuse for what happened. But there's spiritual forces at work everywhere. The shooter, he was under some type of spiritual force or some type of spiritual oppression to where it caused him to go out and do this. I didn't cause him. I mean, those things can never make you do something, but they can definitely influence you to do something. And the media was no help. The media has divided us. Isn't America's slogan, united we stand, divided we fall? Well, I suggest that we heed those words and actually live by that. Because this should have never happened, regardless of which side you're on. This is crazy. And there's some people on the other side that were opposed to Trump's side, the Republican Party, the liberals. Some of the people were actually happy that this happened. They were actually happy that this happened. Check this out. I believe this is one of the videos right here. Well, it's not a video. I keep saying video. It's a X post. Dr. Karen Pender, but like she's a professor of teaching, not like a medical doctor. I mean, she may be, I'm not sure. But she said, damn, so close, too bad. And this person underneath it, I didn't even see that. Look at all those, look at all those booster shots. That's funny. Damn it, so close. And now he'll milk being a victim for more votes. I really wish the person had better aim. That's crazy. And listen to what this person had to say.
My dad just called me to tell me that Trump got shot, and I said good over the phone. And he was like, don't say that over the phone. Like, you can't say that over the phone. And I just want to make this as a public apology to my FBI agent. I don't believe in guns, but I just wanted to support a good cause. My dad.
Wow. That's crazy, guys, that some people hate him that much because we're so divided, bro. The media has spread lies on both sides. Let's be real. Who can you trust? You don't really know who to trust, but that's what they want, man. It's under, like I said, spiritual forces, principalities, powers of darkness. I mean, Ephesians 6:12 says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, and against rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. You understand that? And principalities, I'm not really sure if they influence individual people, but what I've been taught was that they're over territories and they influence bigger things like governments. And these principalities that are in charge of the government or that oversee the government and the people that are in the government or the elites and, the people in the media, these forces, literally, that's all they want is to divide and conquer, to divide us so that it's easier for us to fall. United, we stand, divided, we fall. In America, we should start heeding those words. This should have never happened. I mean, he was so close to being taken out. But it didn't happen. And listen to what this person wrote. It's crazy. Who is this? Jacqueline Marsaw, staffer for Congressman Benny Thompson. I guess she's a staffer for Congressman Benny Thompson. I heard that she may have been fired, but I don't know. It's something I heard. Who knows if it's true? But it said, I don't condone violence, but please get you some shooting lessons so you don't miss next time. Oops, that wasn't me talking. Wild. Crazy. This is evil going on. This is evil in the world, and Satan is just getting a kick out of it. And humans were falling into the trap. Now, the thing is, people are idolizing these people. The media is a little bit to blame for that as well. But people idolize Trump. People idolize Biden. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never really seen a president be idolized like how Trump is. But it's crazy because the majority of conservatives are Christians. And us as Christians, we know, I said this in the last video, we know the Bible says, Jesus said that none are good except God. So the people on Trump's side think that he could do no wrong, that he's just this perfect human being. Well, if you're a Christian, then you should know and be honest with yourself that he can do things wrong. He can mess up. And some of you guys know that, but some think that he's like this flawless character. But he's not. We need to stop idolizing people. And this is exactly why God told us not to idolize people or idolize anything, because we're humans. We have faults of our own, and things like this can happen. This extremism between Democrats and Republicans. Man, what happened to the days where they just were in disagreement, but they weren't at each other's necks like they are today, or trying to kill each other? And the people on Biden's side act like he can do no wrong, act like he hasn't done wrong, or he can't mess up. I mean, even on the debate, he even said he didn't have the best debate, that it was horrible, that he didn't have a good night. But some people were lying and saying, oh yeah, he did great. He got that one. I think Biden won that one. Bro, be real with yourself. Stop putting these people on a pedestal. It's okay to like them. It's okay to want them to become president. It's okay to support them, but people take it too far, and this is the outcome. This is the outcome of what can happen. Now, let's take a look at 2 Corinthians verse 4. Satan, who is the god of this world, has blinded the minds of those who don't believe. They are unable to see the glorious light of the good news. They don't understand this message about the glory of Christ, who is the exact likeness of God. Satan has blinded these people. He's blinded these people. They don't understand what's going on, but us as Christians, we should understand that we should understand the spiritual aspect of what's going on. We know that there's a spiritual realm, as opposed to a non-believer that just looks at things as how they are. They see, oh, this happened, or someone just shot Trump, oh, they were a bad person. But we know that there was demonic forces behind this. Even with kids, it looks like the kids he went to high school, kids could be under that as well. He had a lot of bullying going on. Anything that's not of God, a little bit questionable. But those kids bullying people, that's not good at all. Bullying could cause someone to take their own life. Or in this case, I don't know if this was the main reason, based off what I just heard, but cause him to take somebody else's life. Or try to take someone else's life, an attempt. He's probably ignored. He probably wanted to go down like Lee Harvey Oswald, the guy that took out Kennedy. And now him being bullied is no excuse for what happened, but this is what can happen when spiritual warfare takes over, and when the principalities and powers of darkness, when they can influence somebody, straight up demons, when they can influence somebody. This is the type of stuff that can happen. No excuse, though, for being bullying. You can't say, oh, yeah, he did that because, bruh, it should have never happened. Point blank, period. Yeah, they took him out. I just don't think that, what's it called? The Secret Service acted quick enough. And it's crazy because, did you guys see this, the report?
The officer come looking, I went back to heard that there was somebody that could see the person, so I went back to where they were standing, saw the person, went back and told the officer again that if he goes back to that particular spot, he can see the person, figuring that he would go on radio. And when I turned around to go back to where I was is when the gunshots started, and then it was just chaos, and we all came running away, and that was that.
Let me get this right. So you actually saw the man on top of the roof behind us?
Yes.
And you're saying people reported that to law enforcement, saying there's a man on the roof of the building?
Yes, there were two officers that were actively searching. You could tell they were searching and looking for somebody, and we just tried to help and tell them where the guy was. And at some point, somebody obviously found him, or the snipers found him, and
yeah, they found him when it was too late. How do you tell cops that there's somebody on the roof, and then they're searching for him? They just told you where they saw him. Go there. I don't know. That's a little bit sketchy to me. like, what if this was planned? I'm not saying it was. It's just my brain working. Probably shouldn't have said that, but who knows? I mean, I just think it's weird that they saw the shooter or the would-be shooter at that time, and the cops didn't really do anything about it. I mean, it's like the cops knew something was going on, but they just, oh, let's try not to find it. I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. What do y'all think about that? Let me know. And guys, check this out. I don't know if this is real or not. I don't know if it's true. My boy Devin just sent me this, but if this is true, it's crazy, and we got some stuff to talk about. So take a look at this right here. So this was found on 4chan. Now, Jonathan Willis was the name of the officer that was on the roof. So it says, my name is Jonathan Willis. I'm the officer in the famous photo of the two snipers on the roof at Trump's rally. I came here to inform the public that I had the assassin in my sights for at least 3 minutes, but the head of the Secret Service refused to give the order to take out the perp. 100% the top brass prevented me from killing the assassin before he took the shots at President Trump. So this was like the post that he posted on 4chan. That's what we just read. And then they had another one right here. It says, I didn't follow the orders though. As soon as the shooter opened on Trump, I returned fire despite strict orders to not engage. I had my eyes on the shooter for 3 minutes, watching him fiddle with his rifle and adjust his scope. It was obvious he was a shooter, yet I wasn't allowed to engage. After I killed the shooter, I was arrested, questioned by the FBI, and just released an hour ago. Already lost my job for not following orders, but I'm glad I took the shots anyways. Yo, if you guys know anything about this, or if you can verify it, or if it's true, let me know. Put it down in the comments below. Because if it is true, they probably don't want it to get out. But that's wild. I don't want to say it's fact. It's just something interesting because of how the whole situation kind of played out and how it was handled. It's something to think about. But if that is true, I mean, talk about principalities influencing nations and their leaders and their elite. I mean, talk about the rulers of the darkness of this world. I mean, it's right here, man. The rulers of darkness of this world against spiritual wickedness in high places. Talk about that. But I did want to let you know about this. The last thing I wanted to share with you guys was a prophecy that someone I've watched before. I used to watch some of his. He's like, he does prophecy. He has dreams, and he tells YouTube about what God showed him in his dream. So check this out. This was 3 months ago, and he got this down to a T. Not Trump almost got shot, or Trump, fell off of a cliff, or Trump blah blah blah. No, he does this with accuracy. It's crazy. God is speaking to this man. Take a look at this.
Looked like fire, and they were bringing forth a new patriotism upon the nation, and it was being birthed, and it just kept spreading like fire all throughout America, all throughout. And I saw Trump rising up, and then I saw an attempt on his life. This bullet flew by his ear, and it came so close to his head that it busted his eardrum. And I saw he fell to his knees during this time frame, and he started worshiping the Lord. He got radically born again during this time frame. I'm talking, people say he's saved now, but he becomes really on fire for Jesus, for what I saw coming. And then I saw people interceding I saw him winning the presidency through great.
Yeah, so that's crazy. I mean, he got it spot on. He got grazed in the ear. That's exactly what happened. He dropped down to his knees. I mean, we don't really know what was going on in Trump's head when he was on the ground. I got a picture of it too. Look. Like, what's going through his mind right there? He's just like, thank God nothing happened. Secret Service piled on top of him. Man, that guy let off like 3-4 shots before they ever moved. Trump was on the ground before they even came to him. But it's crazy that buddy got that spot on. I mean, he said some other stuff that's crazy too. That's like, whoa, if that comes true, if God really showed that man that, wow. But at the end of the day, whatever political party you're a part of, we shouldn't put that before God. If you're a Christian, if you believe that Jesus is Lord, people always want to say, oh, I'm a conservative Christian, or I'm a liberal Christian. Like, nah, but why are you putting your political party before God? I'm nothing. At this point, I'm nothing. I'm not any political party. I am a child of God first. Now there's people who, their policies I line up with more. I mean, I don't agree with everything that everybody says, but it's crazy that people are going to let their political party really just govern their way of thinking, govern the way they move. And if you're a Christian, you should be a Christian first. You should be a child of God first. I mean, united we stand, divided we fall is real. I don't hate Trump. I don't hate Biden. I love Trump. I love Biden. Why? Because they are created in the image of God, a God who I love and a God who I serve. And this was just a wild outcome, guys. Like, how did America come to this? I mean, we've been divided for so long, but Satan is just having a kick at this, man. He's having a laugh at us. Anything to tear God's people away from God and have them headed straight to where he's going. He'll do. He came to kill, steal, and destroy. And I mean, I don't know, y'all. It's crazy. It's wild that this happened. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Go ahead and drop it down in the comment box below. If you like the video, go ahead and smash the like button. And if you think I deserve a subscribe, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. But if you don't worry about it. But I appreciate all y'all that saw the video I posted yesterday, and you didn't just unsubscribe because, oh, he should only be doing hell testimonies. He should only be doing heaven testimonies. Bro, I'm not about to be put in no box. Anything that I could bring God's word into the mix, anything that I could, connect the dots to this Christian lifestyle that we live, I'm going to do it. Anything that I can do to expose evil in the world, I'm going to do it. But I do got something special for y'all coming soon. A lot of y'all been wanting me to actually do an interview instead of just reacting. And I'm not going to stop reacting because I like doing that. But I think we have an interview coming in the works this week from someone that you may have already seen. I mean, she has her testimony on her channel. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but you'll find out when it drops. Anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all watching. And I will see you on the next one. Hopefully it's nothing bad like this. Right? All right, y'all. Take it easy. 100.